And meantime, Democrats and Republicans are calling for an end to political violence after the attempted assassination of Donald Trump.
Well, let's go to Rachel Menitoff. She joins us live here in the studio now with how lawmakers are reacting to the shooting. Rachel.
Rick Kareen, there has been universal condemnation of the attempted assassination and the assailant resorting to violence against former President Donald Trump. President Biden spoke moments ago from the Oval Office and says we must not go down this road. He said we can't let violence be normalized.
And to remember, while we may disagree, we are not enemies. We're neighbors. We're friends. Co-workers.
President Joe Biden extended his condolences to the victims of Saturday's deadly shooting and attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. Both political opponents now stressing the importance of unity.
Yesterday's shooting at Donald Trump's rally in Pennsylvania calls on all of us to take a step back, take stock of where we are, how we go forward from here.
President Biden is calling for an extensive and swift investigation into why and how the 20-year-old shooter was able to gain access to a rooftop and fire into Trump's campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Political disagreements can never, ever be addressed through violence.
Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro reinforced the need for a peaceful political process to settle those disagreements.
This is a moment where all leaders have a responsibility to speak and act with moral clarity, where all leaders need to take down the temperature.
Condemnation and concern pouring in from California leaders, too. Governor Gavin Newsom saying, quote, violence has no place in our democracy. My thoughts are with President Trump and everyone impacted at the rally. Representative Adam Schiff writing, there is no place for political violence in our democracy. Absolutely none. Grateful for the swift response by law enforcement and Secret Service. And Mayor Karen Bass sharing this similar sentiment, quote, political violence has no place in our nation. I wish former President Trump a full recovery, and my thoughts are with all those impacted this evening. Republican political strategist Matt Klink is critical of Democrats and Joe Biden in particular for the rhetoric he's used up until now to describe the former president.
Well, let's be clear. 24 hours before this happened, Joe Biden went out of his way to demonize Donald Trump personally. His entire campaign focus was making Donald Trump the bogeyman or the boogeyman in campaigns. And, you know, now he paused because he realized that what he was doing was directly targeting Trump, the person and the personality, not fighting Donald Trump on the issues.
Klink also says he thinks yesterday's attack and Trump's defiance afterwards will play well with his supporters and further destabilizes what he calls a wobbly Democratic base. The Republican convention, of course, starts tomorrow, where he believes Trump will reinforce that he is a uniter and fighter for this country.